Hundreds are here to honor those hurt or killed at work. For Amber Hanford, it's an emotional day remembering her husband.
To really give a voice to those who don't, any longer have a voice because they lost their lives because they went to work.
He contracted COVID at an oil sands camp last year and died.
He was a kind and loving, warm-hearted man. He's a big teddy bear.
Many other families are grieving. 983 people died on the job last year, according to an analysis of provincial data. About 15% of deaths were related to COVID, as were about 20% of injury claims. As more workers now return to the job site, the number of deaths and injuries could climb higher, says an expert who compiled those workplace statistics.
If workplaces don't mitigate the risk of exposure to COVID-19, we're going to be adding on a significant number of injuries in the workplace due to preventable disease.
I got critically sick. I needed life support.
This 35-year-old ended up in the ICU after catching COVID while working as a server. He's recovered, but his lungs are scarred and he's physically weakened. He did receive workers' compensation benefits, but says it wasn't easy.
When I was able to access help, it was basically time to go back to work.
As public health measures are lifted, it's becoming even more difficult to prove where the virus was contracted.
It's just going to get worse because employers are going to just be able to say it's not our fault. This is just something that you picked up in the community.
Even as governments drop restrictions, labor laws still require employers to make sure workers don't get sick or injured on the job and make it home safe.
It's just been a large hole left in our lives.
Kyle Bax, CBC News, Calgary.